của sân chơi ngoài về cũng tập nhà các bạn bố cũng không được mẹ cũng không sao mẹ chị cũng nhất định cho về đấy đâu là tất cả là thành
So bring it on, high expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement's already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vitinha, and here's Messi.
Gullit. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play it in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Gullit. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Schneider.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Schneider. Silvestre. And that's played in low. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well timed, excellent interception. Desailly, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Schneider. He's shifting through the gear. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Messi. Casemiro, and he's forced to go back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Timber. He's picked his way through. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. Could move up a gear here. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That looks a cracking ball. Vitinha. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Schneider! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And claimed it back swiftly. Schneider! Schneider! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini. Timber gets over an intercept. Now it's Yamal. Played into space. Howson deals with that comfortably. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vieira. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. And this is Pullet. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a promising position. Goes for a shot! Schneider! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Incoming delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Argentina have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Casemiro. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Good read, needed to be. Yeah. He's found a way through. Pings it across.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now.
And Gullit! And he's stuck it away. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gullit. Oh, well measured. He's got away. He's found some space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. There's the crossfield ball. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Now it's Yamal. Timber gets into a good position. Schneider, brilliantly cut out. Schneider, well seen, saw that coming. Schneider, this is Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get rid. Ball is over the line.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And this is Messi. Real Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And again! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! Romario duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Turan. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Argentina moments now away from seeing this one out. Desai. Great defending, strong and determined. Rick Schneider. And here's Messi. Vitinha. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Desperate defending required here. Shoots! Hits it all! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And now he has two. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that'll be the end of that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Desailly clears.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Schneider powering forward here. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Modric going forward. Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schneider. Shot, surely! Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. That's very neat. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Pinches it off him. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And they can counter here. Hazard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Hazard. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to make the challenge. He's through here. A lot. Tries a shot! Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. And this is Hazard. He is through here. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Argentina do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well.
Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Modric. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Desailly. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Here's Vieira.
And it's Vieira. Opts for safety. Maldini. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Thuram. Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Maldini clears it away. Hullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Vieira. And it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Hullet. Hangs one. Oh, good fly! And there's a goal! And there is your opener! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Número 7. Messi.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Rafael Varane. Hazard running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Mbappe. Rodri threads one in. And this is Messi. Lovely bit of skill. And he's quick to snatch it back. That is lovely. Delivers with wit.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Hullet. Messi is onto this. Goes for a shot!
ก่อน
And that's in!
สวย
Do not write them off! Back they come! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Flamengo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff makes a move down the right. Gullit running with intent. Maldini. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Rodri. And here's Gullit. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's nice. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. They'll have one final. Messi! Now that's a real chance missed.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And back to the keeper they go. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot. A real chance and a real let-off.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Cruyff. Schneider conjures time and... They'll have to settle for that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Messi taking in...